In this video, I'm gonna build a custom fire extinguisher bracket, so in case I need it on the track or off, I will simply slide back the passenger seat, release the belt, and take it out. If you're new to this channel and like to watch Rx8 videos, then consider subscribing. Alright, so this is a 1 liter fire extinguisher that already came with its own quick release bracket. And since there isn't a Rx8 specific fire extinguisher holder bracket, I have to build my own custom one using these common metal brackets that you can find at your local hardware store. To start, I'm gonna disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. Next, I have to remove 2 plastic covers below the seats that hide 2 14mm nuts. Next up, I have to slide back the seat so I have better visibility and more room to work. The bracket will have 2 connections. The upper part will be under this nut and the lower part will be connected with a bolt through this hole here. So time to put my 14mm socket on my ratchet and start removing the upper nut. When done, I have to take it out with my hand. Next, I have to remove the carpet. I'm thinking of installing the fire extinguisher this way so that the head has plenty of clearance, and also there is a lot of space above it so that the seat can safely move forward and backward. The hole of my L-shaped metal bracket is too small to fit a bolt on the seat, so I got a big drill bit and drilled a hole to enlarge it. With that done, it's time to see how it fits. And the fit is spot on. The next issue is that the front side of my L bracket is taller than the back side. So now I have to put a flat metal bracket in level with the seat bolt, measure the altitude, and then transfer that altitude on my L-shaped bracket. And this is the part that needs to be cut. Time to firmly secure the bracket in place and cut it with my angle grinder. And there we go. Now I need to smoothen the edges and remove the extra material. Time to test fit it again. And the fit is perfect. Now it's time to test fit the next bracket. Right away, I've noticed that there is an altitude difference where the bracket is attached and where it needs to be in order to have good clearance. To do that, I need to move the L-shaped bracket forward by making its hole longer. So time to measure the difference and then mark that difference on the bracket. With that done, I have to use my drill to prolong the hole. Firstly with a small drill bit and then with a larger one. And there we go. The brackets are now perfectly aligned and level, but I need to put the large L-shaped one towards the inner part of the seat. And to do that, I need this flat bracket to work as an extension. The lower side of the bracket will be connected with this large L-shaped bracket. When positioned, I can notice that the hole isn't aligned perfectly, and also there is a clearance issue with the fire extinguisher. To fix that, I have to cut away half of the upper part and also 5mm from the edges to make it align properly. I'll also cut a flat bracket to the appropriate length needed to connect the 2 upper brackets. Time to secure it and start cutting it. And done! So now it's time to smoothen those edges and extra material. The next in line is the L-shaped bracket. And we're done! A good grind to make it look decent, and voila! These 2 brackets are ready to be positioned. The lower side fits perfectly, and also the upper side. Time to mark and drill a hole on the flat bracket so I can bolt it to the narrow L1. Perfect. Now to drill 2 more holes to make the flat bracket fit on the large L1, and the alignment is perfect. Time to bolt the upper part together to see how it fits. The fit is great, but let's connect the lower bracket and position the flat middle bracket to see how it fits as a whole. Now I have to mark the spots where I need to drill holes to connect the flat middle bracket to the upper one. With that done, it's time to drill them. Next up, I have to secure the middle bracket to the upper one with these 2 bolts and nuts. And now to do the same thing for the lower part of the bracket. With everything connected, this is now the final shape of the bracket. Now I have to position it in place to see how well it fits. I already noticed that the upper part is more inward than the lower part, and also when positioning the fire extinguisher, it could not reach the bracket. So I have to move the lower part 2 centimeters out and the upper part 4 centimeters out by drilling new holes on the side brackets. With that done, I can finally bolt everything together tight and start welding the brackets together. And with all the bolts removed, this is how the bracket looks like, nice and strong. So now I have to grind the extra material away to smoothen the surface of the bracket. And there we go, the bracket has reached its final form and now it's ready to be installed. Time to attach the plastic fire extinguisher bracket to the metal one. And this is how it looks like. Very nice, I'm super proud of it. With the fire extinguisher reattached, it's time to see how well it fits. The fit is perfect, I'm very satisfied. And also, if I slide the seat forward and backward, there is more than enough room above the fire extinguisher. So now to finish, I have to put back the upper nut and tighten it. And then do the same thing on the lower part. And there we go, the fire extinguisher has been safely and securely mounted under my passenger seat. So next month I can confidently hit the drift track. And with that said, I think we're done here for today. So if you like watching this video, give it a big thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on new RX8 videos.